Hi everyone, Donavon here. I'm joined by Tyler Schachter from the Elevation Real Estate Group. Today we just wanted to give you a really quick high-level market update on what happened in 2020 and December specifically.
Yeah, and what a year it was with the global pandemic, ensuing lockdowns, border closures, unemployment skyrocketing, and then unexpectedly one of the hottest real estate markets we've ever seen.
To give you like I said, a high-level view of what happened in 2020, we're just going to go over the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board statistics for the whole year. So to start with, we had 19,926 sales in the Fraser Valley in 2020, which is a 28.7% increase from 2019. We also saw a majority of that occur in the back half of the year, as of course March and April there wasn't a lot going on, but from June, July, August onwards, the market took off and there was no stopping it. We also saw 31,693 new listings, which is only up 3.7% from the year before in 2019. So we had a huge increase in demand and a very modest increase in supply. So that leaves you in a pinch where we have more people looking to purchase homes than there are homes available.
Yeah, we saw the activity levels start increasing in the month of July and then increased almost every month afterwards towards the end of the year, where December was the busiest month of December we've ever seen in the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board. There were 2,086 sales, shattering the record. It was only 4% lower than the month of November and 67.3% higher than the same month last year. And of course, when we see ultra high levels of sales with low levels of inventory, that imbalance between supply and demand, that's reflected in the sales to active listings ratio. So for single family homes, we saw 78% selling rate. Townhouses, we had 83% of them sell in the month of December, and apartments, 41% sales to active listings ratio. And if you've seen our videos before, you may remember a balanced market is when we're selling between 12 and 20% of our inventory. So those figures are out of this world. And of course, when we see that imbalance in sales to active listings, we see increasing prices. So we saw for our housing price index for the month of December, increase for single family detached homes of 13.3% year over year, townhouses increasing 6.9%, and apartments increasing 4.7%.
Yeah, so some massive increases in pricing, increases in demand, and that's just part of what we saw in 2020. Now, the big question is what was driving that growth? I think a lot of that has to do with, number one, record low interest rates, which are encouraging people to buy, refinance, or even purchase another property. We also saw a huge shift from people living in cities to wanting more space, which the Fraser Valley has to offer, and you get more for your money out in the Fraser Valley than you would in the city. There's also the work from home, so less people are commuting and less people need to live closer to where they work, so they're able to move out a little bit farther than they normally would have. All of those were factors in driving this year's market. As far as what's going to happen next year, the economists are predicting a higher number of sales in 2021 than we even saw in 2020. And right off the bat here, with this low supply and high demand, it is looking that way. So if you have any questions about selling or buying, or you're looking to make a move this year, feel free to reach out to us. We'd be happy to help.
Absolutely.